Hey everyone, it's Max from SGS, and today I'm going to be showing off my second project, RogueWood. RogueWood is a classic solo play dungeon crawler that's been tightly designed around the smallest deck possible. It only takes up 15 cards, but it's highly replayable, it sets up in under a minute, and it's also got a bit of a difficulty curve. I'll be going over all that in this video, as well as explaining the cards, how they work, and playing the game myself for all of you to see. Let's get right into it, starting with the instructions. It's tight, it's easy to understand, and it's a lot of fun. Alright, included in the main deck, other than the monsters, traps, and treasure, are your starter cards. They're represented with small backpack icons underneath the bottom center. There's the sword, the shield, and the torch. Now, despite the game having multiple difficulties, you start with this each time, just to make sure you're fit for every situation off the bat. Once your starting hand is sorted, it's time to figure out what difficulty you want to play on. The game has 3 different difficulties. Due to how the trading system works, taking a card or 2 out can change the balance of the overall experience. Now, there's 2 wolf cards and 2 key cards. To change the difficulty to easy, have 1 wolf and 2 keys. Normal, have all cards in play. And for hard, 1 key and 2 wolves. Discard the remaining card for the game and put the others back into the deck. Once the rest of the deck has been shuffled, place it off to the side, leaving enough room for a discard pile and a play area, as well as space for your own hand. One round of RogueWood is broken into 3 phases. Starting with the Explore phase, draw 3 cards from the deck, laying them out in the play area and only revealing the first 2. Out of the 3 cards in play, take 1 and immediately discard it. After that, go to the Resolve phase. If a yet-to-be-revealed card is still on the table, you reveal it, and then check if the 2 remaining cards in play can resolve each other. In this case, the Scrungle can be allied with the key card. Notice the red and blue text for defeat and ally options, so it gets added to your hand. Otherwise, you'll need to use the cards in your hand, such as the key and the treasure chest, or defeating a wolf with a sword. Most cards feature red and blue text that outline the options you have on what cards to use against it. The red options defeat the card, discarding both it and what you played to resolve it. Meanwhile, the blue options ally the card, discarding what you played to resolve, but taking the target for yourself. Once all 3 cards have been resolved, you've entered the rest phase. Draw the next 3 cards, starting a new round from the Explore phase. But if you're out of cards, shuffle everything in the discard pile, and then go back to the first phase. You've just survived 1 run through the deck, but who knows what waits for you in the next one. The overall goal of the game has you going through the deck multiple times. You're hunting for those treasure chest cards, and in order to unlock them, you need to play them with a key. Important rule to keep in mind. Once resolved, chest cards are kept in their own separate pile to represent your victory points and progress through the game. The keys you use, meanwhile, are discarded normally afterwards to go back into the deck. Also, the chest card's description states that it stays in play until you unlock it, only being discarded after the rest of the deck had been run through. It doesn't come as a loss if you're unable to unlock it at any point in the game. And with that, I think that covers the rules. Let's go on to a live playthrough. Alright, we've got our starting hand, we've got all cards in play for a medium difficulty game, and we've got space off to both sides for the chests and for the discard. We have a spike pit, we have a scrungle, we have a blank. The spike pit needs a shield or a scrungle, so what I'll do, just for sake of keeping my inventory, and get rid of this 3rd card. It was a chest, but that's fine, we're early in the game. I'll use these 2 to get rid of each other. Alright. Creeping Dark. You can't beat this guy with a sword or shield. You need spider, wolves, scrungle, or a torch. I've got that here, but we'll see if I need to use it. We have wolves. We've got another blank. I'm gonna get rid of the blank once again, playing safe. And of course, it was another chest. The creeping dark can't be allied, so we just get rid of it. Oh, more wolves. We have a key. We got a blank. I'm gonna get rid of the wolves this time around, and I'm gonna flip the mystery card. Ooh, dang. All right. Getting stacked up. Draw again. We got vines. We got a spider. We have a blank. I'm gonna get rid of the vines. There we go. I knew there was still one chest left in the deck. All right, take the key, combine that. That's 1 out of 3 I need to win the game. And I'll trade off the torch for the spider since it allies it. All right, looking a bit stacked up right now. Time for the next round. Okay, here we go, back at it. We got vines, we've got wolves, and we have a blank. I'm going to discard the wolves, flip it. More wolves. All right, well, I'll use a spider on the vines, and I'll use my sword on the wolves. All right, we've got a chest, we've got creeping dark, and we've got a blank. I'm gonna get rid of the creeping dark, flip the blank. Ooh, there we go, nice. 2 out of 3. All right, let's draw again. We've got a torch, we've got a spike pit, we've got a blank. Ooh, I'll get rid of the blank. It was a scrungle. I will use my shield on the spike pit, and I'll take the torch. Ooh, one more card. Oh, it's a chest. There we go. That is a winning game.
Alright everyone, that'll do it for my tutorial of RogueWood. You can check it out, the link in the description if you want to pick it up for yourself. Otherwise, my Instagram's down there as well if you want to keep up with my projects. I'm super happy with the way things have been going, and once again, just like last time, this is only the start. Alright y'all, have a good one.